It's a lad who goes, I'll handle this and take it all on my shoulders.
How did you deal with that pressure, though, Fred?
At times it was a lot. As a player, we spoke about it a lot. At times in games, I look back at tournaments and you go, you know, you didn't feel like the player you felt playing for your club. Whereas I think with Jude, he's got things to learn, but what he's got is that character that goes, I deserve to be here.
At this moment, it is the bank.
Welcome to the Düsseldorf arena, down by the banks of the mighty River Rhine. Senior international appearance. Kieran Trippier will play as the right-sided player in the middle four. Bukayo Saka on the left. Manuel Akanji along with Ricardo Rodriguez. Well, that's a solid and experienced defence. Away we go then. England's players carry their nation's hopes into another quarter-final.
Well, he's got his back to goal and he's very good at that.
Bolo able to come and get that unchallenged. Abisha. Lovely move this from Switzerland, and Konsa has put an end to it. It was Freuler who was trying to continue it.
That's one of their strengths. I mentioned it before the game.
Bellingham. Saka with a burst into the box. It was an awkward one for him to get under control, but he has now. Walker. And the flag is up. Kanji got it away. Ndoye, really lively player, and Mainu. There's Vargas. Walker in his way. Vargas shifted the ball nicely. Konsa's flick. Freuler. Bolo, who got himself back onside. Declan Rice has, well, only briefly got the ball back from him. It is going to be a goal kick now. Might have been just off.
That's what he was looking for, wasn't it, John Stones?
England's turn to apply a little bit of pressure here. Saka's ball in. And that was deflected as Declan Rice hit it. Out for a throw-in. England on it. Bellingham. Played into Kane. Forced away from goal, but he can tee up Mainu. Cher challenges Kane. Daniele Ossato, the Italian referee, doesn't think there was anything to get concerned with there. Kane does.
Well, he's having a word with him. He thinks there was more to it. Originally, it was really good play from Rice to read the play and intercept. Just manages to get there before the defense. The guy said in the studio before the game he's kicked more long balls than anyone. But doing that, you've got to try and pick up the second ball.
Well, there's Mainu picking the ball up beautifully and driving with it. Just run away from him at the last, but great strength in the first instance. Rodriguez to Freuler, just opened up a bit for him. And Bolo, Freuler again. Walker takes it away. He's having trouble clearing it away before Freuler nudged him.
Well done, Kyle.
England moving the pieces around. Here's Saka. Saka across. Booted to Swiss safety, but it will be an England corner.
I think that's a really good ball, and he's got every chance to say, where are you? I've done my bit. Good ball, good run.
Xhaka. Vargas. Showed too much of it to Walker. Mainu now. Xhaka fouls him. Different player though, isn't he, the Swiss cap? Haven't created all that much, but when they have, they've put it in. And there's Rodriguez.
7 different goal scorers.
Come from all over. Konsa. Bellingham. Here he goes. Starting to glide. Saka. And it was left by Bellingham. He maybe thought Kane was a little closer in behind him.
You can see the frustration from Bellingham.
Foden to Rice. Reader was the player who got close, and he's still close. Saka. Will go around the outside after all, trying to beat Abisha. Mainu, and what a good tackle. Granit Xhaka, the Swiss captain, to his nation's rescue.
Again, they leave Saka 1v1 Abisha, and he gets past him again. He's a constant threat down the right-hand side. I think he got a feed.
Here comes Switzerland in a hurry with Ndoi. Does everything quickly. It's not a bad ball. I think Konsa's got it covered, and he takes a push as well.
Konsa read it really well.
Yakin and Gareth Southgate by surprise, but that's something England haven't been able to do to Switzerland as yet. It's an even first half. Maybe England just shading it, but there's not a lot. We've seen a lot of them over the last few days, and they're all in great spirits, and we know what an effort and a sacrifice it is to get out and about following the country. They have
With some of the things that the guys were saying there at half-time about getting him on the ball, Bellingham one and Foden another one to do this.
And Bellingham carries it. And it just clips the heel of a... There's a way through it here, though. And this is Embolo bumping into Konsa, just putting him off balance, but that goes down as a shot on target, and Pickford was ready for it.
It's the first one, isn't it?
It is.
It's a bit of a tame effort. Good movement off the ball.
Oh, this is a worry.
Doesn't look good, does it?
It's Ezri Konsa who was tight to Embolo. What's this little bit of contact there? Embolo returns it to his captain. Rodriguez. He's put in a decent cross. And it was Embolo once again with Konsa on him, enabling Pickford to have the ball.
Brilliant, Konsa. Absolutely fantastic. He wasn't being bullied at...
And Ndoi. Trippier's there to try and help out Konsa, but it didn't work that way. Vargas across. And there was Abisha. Mainu is there. Kane. He has been fouled as he tried to keep it and get England going forward. And now Murat Yakin will make the two changes he's been wanting.
Turns to try and lift their players.
Yeah, switch has been flicked in that end. Here's Foden. Lifted it nicely. It was Bellingham trying to get there. And it is going to be a corner for England. It seemed to be thought about for a moment or two. No, changed his mind.
Changed his mind. The assistant flagged for a corner, didn't he?
And it's Switzerland attacking again with Xhaka. And loads of room for Rodriguez. Just forced wider than he wanted to be. But that's a really good ball that Konsa has to defend. And Stones, and it wasn't particularly well headed away. That could have flown in from Abisha.
Fell nice to him, didn't it? Fell perfectly for the volley. Just gets his technique all wrong. Konsa in there.
Rice was calling for it just out of the box. And Bellingham, well, he's going to be pulled up for that. He's unlucky because Xhaka went to stoop right in front of him. It was just unfortunate timing on the England man's part.
Just unlucky, wasn't it? Foul there. Most, isn't it?
Cher. Lovely ball for Ndoi, and Ndoi gets it across, and Switzerland score! Embolo pokes it in! Now something has to change, because England are in that position again. They are behind, and time is not on their side.
Well, he's kept getting in there, hasn't he, Embolo? He's been handled really well up until now. The lovely pass from the right-hand side. From Cher. They work it well.
Bellingham to Eze. Rice. Saka having a go! Well, that didn't take long. Bukayo Saka has been England's brightest spark for most of the game, for much of the tournament.
Oh, what a strike.
And he's lit England up now. It is 1-1 in Düsseldorf with royal approval.
What a strike. Needs no second invitation to do that. How many times...
Saka again. Might try it again. It was missed by Palmer. It was Kane who went for the follow-up. It might have been Palmer's to take. There's Xhaka. The cowbells are clanging again. And Swiss fans trying to draw the ball towards them. Loads of room for Fabian Schär. Hangs the cross up. Oh, it should have been put away. And Zuba has panicked when he finally got it at his boots.
What a ball that is from Fabian Schär. He's got the whip, the bend, the accuracy, everything on it. And Zuba...
Bellingham does too. And that is it for now in Düsseldorf. Let's be honest, many of you at home won't have made plans. You knew this was going...
Very well organised and caused England one or two problems. But England have fought back once again.
Very nice Swiss passing. That's a lovely ball from Arbischer. And Pickford watches it over. It was a bit of a miscue in truth from Schär. Is that Toblerone passing again?
Just tried to catch it on the half volley, didn't he? Out it.
Bellingham, Cole Palmer in the pocket. There's it. Rodriguez header goes straight to Declan Rice, who lines it up. Tipped around the post by Sommer.
Opened up really perfectly for him, didn't it? We're thinking, go on, have a pop.
Switzerland are happy to walk. That was careless from Fabian Schär. Eze gets past Freuler. He won't walk. And now he's been tripped, has he, by... Is that Fabian Schär again? Well, he is sailing close to the wind, and the referee has just demonstrated very clearly with his hands, no more from you.
That's why they've got to keep getting him the ball, particularly down.
Missed by two in red. Saka taking on Zuba and getting it into the box. Now here's Bellingham. The shot is blocked. He has another go, and it's caught by Sommer.
You're just waiting for it to open up for him, aren't you? Whether it's the right foot or the left foot, he's had one pop and then it falls nicely to him again. Just no way around. They do really well, Switzerland, and getting the block in.
He's having a word with the Swiss keeper, and that will do it for the first 15 minutes of extra time. More than enough.
More than enough. Did very well.
Kane kept it in and has gone clattering into Gareth Southgate and onto the floor.
Could have been nasty, you know.
That really could. It might be.
Doing his utmost to keep the ball in there, and he's just had a little shove, hasn't he?
Rodriguez.
Switzerland are just moving England around now with their passing.
Arbischer back to Rodriguez. Too high for Widmer, but there's a chance behind. It was Fabian Schär, and maybe, with all due respect to a very fine player, it was a good job it was.
It was a good job he tried to take it first time for England, because he did have time to take the touch, didn't he? I don't think there was a need for him to hit.
Leaves it for Xhaka to try and prompt maybe one last Switzerland sortie. Amdouni! Pickford's parry. Zuba. England hanging on. Another one into the box. Widmer stretches. And England are being stretched and pulled along with our nerves.
Well, they're under huge pressure, England. They've got to stay firm. They've got to be calm. Easier said than done, because the Switzerland side are putting some wonderful balls into the box, and Shaqiri's playing his part in that. He's just added that little bit of quality in the final third. Just couldn't find the right ball.
Stones. Looking for Ivan Toney to do something magical. Toney goes down. It was Zuba who was with him. And he's not going to get anything for that. And there won't be any more time for anything else to happen. Here we go again. England in a major tournament. And it's going to penalties. As the players gathered to receive their instructions, the PA started booming out the Queen hit, under pressure. And Cole Palmer goes first and scores! Akanji focused. Saved by Jordan Pickford! Seemingly loves the pressure. And Bellingham is up to it. Who else? Scored against France, saved against Spain. Scores against Pickford, and it's 2-1 after 2. Saka scores. Shades of Stewart in the MLS. Here he comes, and Shaqiri scores. He knows how to take a penalty to put them a kick away. And Toney scores. And every penalty. And he has. Here we go. Trent takes the net off. England go through. Another penalty shootout is won at a major tournament. In Russia, it was the World Cup jinx.